Yeah, I do kind of agree with her. Everyone's pretty much given up on their own people. And while I get that is some form of character growth, it is still kind of going, okay, you're just gonna give up on your people. None of you, Bohemian, Villette, magic user or not, had any say in the circumstances of your birth. You should work together to better the future.
I recall there being
That's
a
new.
barrier here.
I recall there being a barrier here as well. What the fuck happened to it?
When we blew up the Maw of Asmodeus, some circumstances in the future have changed, and apparently that caused an airship to crash into the barrier.
Sure, why not? Not the silliest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Do keep in mind that that's actually supposed to be an airship instead of some kind of alien egg.
It really does look like an alien egg. Bye, guys.
More. We can't go on like this, one time messenger after another, I said. The elders sit around me. Clan Mother Who Gives a Crap nods. The Lakiemi have increased their patrols in recent years. You are right, Selen. We cannot do this forever. They will find the Timespinner. One of her wives crosses her arms. We cannot give up. We need a new plan, I say. I can't risk using the Timespinner now with Lunes. We only have a few messengers left, and we can't train them fast enough. What we need is a new kind of time messenger. What do you have in mind? Our traditions have always been for the time messenger to only come back as far as necessary to keep the clan safe, so as not to distort history too much. We have no idea if time can withstand more than a small amount of change at a time. But we must take a chance. I propose we train one time messenger to go back further, go into the past, prevent the Lakemi from ever learning about the time spinner if we can. Do something that will keep them from ever being a problem. That's a huge change. That's a lot of damage. It'll completely change our history. We don't even know if we will still exist. But it must be done. The time spinner is all that matters. And who would you propose to be this new time messenger? Undar asks, but she already knows my answer from the glint of my eye, which is you, naturally.
Yep. One of the weirdest things that I kind of don't like is our character never comments on these.
Nope.
Like,
well, not
ever comments on
particularly.
these.
I think there is some slight mention, but she's not too thrilled
She
about
doesn't,
it.
like, react. Like, these are actual memories of, like, her mother meeting her father and her mother picking her out and so forth. And she never reacts to any of them. I mean, if I just learned that I'd basically been chosen, like, long before my training had started, I would be fucking, like, going crazy. I would have been, like, saying, holy shit, that's just incredible. I'd have some form of a fucking reaction to it. Oh, fuck, hi.
Holy shit, they survived 2 hits.
Allows wearer to breathe in polluted or low-breath environments. Interesting.
I don't know
So
what
we're now-
kind of an area you're supposed to get the gas mask for, because I always get it before I even find it.
Who knows? Oh, fuck, bye. Bye there.
Wow, she survives 2 hits.
Ooh.
Damn. The pick-me-up is the only thing that matters. Oh yeah, here's some dicks here. Ah shit, I fucked up my
Oh,
jump.
fuck.
Ow.
Oh, that was the whole thing was a bad decision in life.
Let's try that again. Oh shit!
Oh, pain, pain.
B.
Well, we found this.
Oh, this is where you find the
Plasma
plasma
IV
bag.
Nice. I'll take that.
So you need to make quite a bit of progress to even get some of the side quests done.
But you could have left him. He was just running.
He would have fallen to the pit of spikes and died.
That
So
would
what?
have been funny.
So what difference would it make if I killed him first? I wanted to
I could have lost.
I wanted to go back to the past for some reason, but I forgot what it was.
Turn in the plasma back.
No, I already did that. I wanted to do something else. What the fuck was it? Fuck. I don't remember.
We've given him the placer bag, we've given the silver ore, we've given... I don't think there is anything to do.
I don't fucking remember. What was the reason for me to go anywhere?
Remetta's quest. Physical... Oh, we need physical evidence of those things, and...
Ah, I remember what I wanted to go back for. To use the elemental beads.
Ah. Wait, we've got to go to the past to do this?
Yeah, because this is the only place that has an alchemist.
Oh, yeah, we've got to actually go with the alchemist. Hi.
I got 6 of
Reinforce
these.
the orb. Fucking Jesus Christ.
The only one that's worth it.
Bye, fuckers.
Oh yeah, the military hangar area is kind of short. We're now gonna enter the actual area where we need to be. The lab.
Hello.
I love the track
Amadeus' laboratory.
I love the track
Who's
that plays
Amadeus?
here.
Oh, that's fucking terrifying.
Do you think it'll work? We're talking about time travel here. Of course it won't work. Hello? Genza
Hi.
seems so sure. So sure he sent one of his volunteers through. And did we ever hear from them again? Well, he thinks it's almost done now. Let's just hope we're not the next volunteers.
I wonder who the volunteer was and what happened to them.
I do like
And what the fuck is in that tank?
I do like the kind of spooky-ish track that they have for this area. Fits very well.
Oh yeah, it's fucking creepy.
It also fits in well with the automated nature of this entire place. The new line of biotechnology war machines is proving to be quite effective. I would have never imagined juxtaposing simple metallic automata with literal biological organs. I'm surprised by the practicality of using enormous organic eyes as an ocular source for robots, enhanced as they are. Of course, an intentional side effect of the design is that they are so unsettling. The individual who spearheaded this new technology, Amadeus, is somewhat of an enigma to me. He claims to be from Surfland, but I find that claim preposterous, considering the primitive level of scientific advancement of that planet. My skepticism is not shared with the new emperor, however. At least he doesn't seem to care. Perhaps I will attempt to reverse engineer Amadeus's biotech creations. It may be that I will find my answers there.
So that's why they're all birds and such.
Oh no, that's a different thing.
Ah.
We're talking about the jar babies.
Oh, those. Those fucking creepy ass things.
Don't fall in the green goo, that's acid.
I was gonna say, that doesn't look healthy.
Oh, the coffee here is a source of sand. You also find a thing here for the last side quest for Sakis, the food synthesizer.
Which totally isn't gonna change the entire thing for their planet at all by giving them this advanced technology.
Considering what happens later on in the game, no. But do keep that in mind, because it's kind of important.
It's so important you just accidentally spoiled it.
I didn't, but just keep that in mind. The fact that you give this thing to him is not that important. You know, this is such bullshit. They lock this room, but it's empty. There's nothing in there. There's literally nothing in there.
That's such a dick move!
Oh, here we go. The VREC program, War Robots of Extinct Creatures, is finally being phased out. After a successful run of over 3 decades, including one transplanetary war, we have decided to discard all unused units. A part of me will miss VREC, as its usage of long since dead animals as inspiration for each new model was always quite endearing to me. It was as if the designers were uttering a quiet apology for eradicating that animal's entire species, whether that extinction was intentional or not. Nevertheless, the new technology that we are receiving from our mysterious ally is undoubtedly far superior to any unit from the REC program, be it in speed or cost, to simple lethality. Despite these new and exciting advances in science, a part of me will always miss the quaint little creatures from the REC line.
That's why I take it.
That's about the bird bots.
Oh.
Oh, remember that?
Hello.
Pieces of the old cat bot that we blew up a long time ago. Apparently there's more than just one.
God damn. Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck are you trying to hit?
This is the last two pieces of memories that you can find, I think. Let me see. Maybe a few
Three,
more.
you got one more.
But this is essentially the last two that you would find, because they're behind the secret wall.
Ah.
I am in the city once more. It has been many years since I made the journey, but we need the supplies, including some for Lunaeus' party. Her training is nearly complete, and she will be a time messenger as soon as the celebration is done. I'm so proud of her, but also so aware of the dangers and pain we are asking her to endure. I'm also hoping to learn more about the Lakimi, perhaps get some clue to their movements, perhaps some information Lunaeus can use to stop them forever. I examine a crate of Lakimi sons in the marketplace, hoping to get to one for Lunaeus. She won't understand the importance, but maybe one day. There's a large patrol nearby.
Oh.
It's not nearly as bustling as last time I was here. I casually scrutinize a son as they pass, hoping to avoid attention. I'm unsuccessful. Selen? I recognize the voice. I turn as he takes off his helmet. He has a beard now, blue as his hair, but it's definitely him. The Emperor.
Oh my fucking god, that's a goddamn twist right there.
The Emperor, by the time they two fucked, was not an Emperor. He kinda just became one afterwards, after he challenged
Fucking
his father.
what? Fucking what?
I never thought I'd see you again.
I wasn't predicting that.
Emperor, I manage. He stays close when he releases me and lowers his voice. Yes, I was merely a prince when I saw you last, and didn't want you to like me just for my power. But come, we must catch up. Dinner somewhere. I know a lovely little spot. He gestures a path through his squad of guards and they part on command, snapping to attention. Emperor of Lachiem, but what choice do I have? I nod. And this is the continuation of that. To his credit, the spot he found for dinner is lovely. A view of the ocean, twilight surrounding us, a warm breeze rustling the trees. Still, I am profoundly uncomfortable. I've always hoped I would see you again, Nuvius says to me, pouring me a glass of wine. How come you never returned? I had other things to take care of, I say. Like what? I became a leader of my clan. Ah, wonderful, we are both leaders then. That night, all those years ago, I meant what I said about wanting to find a wise ally. Truly. Your people have taken so much from our world. I say hoping his response will reveal the desire for self-improvement I remember. What we have taken, we have given back tenfold, he scoffs. I look down. But perhaps I haven't had the right counselor, he recovers. I still think about that night so long ago, of the family we could have had. I try to hide my reaction, but I can tell by his that I failed. What? There's something you're not telling me. I had a daughter. I am stunned at my own admission. I'm panicking. Spaghetti is falling out of my pockets. I need to get out of here. Is she? A daughter. His eyes have lit up. That's perfect. That's wonderful. What's her name? Your character. I feel like throwing up. Lune, Selen, I'm so pleased. You must bring her to me. I shake my head and stammer. My clan is very private, Nuvius. We do not let outsiders. Who cares about your clan? He downs his glass of wine and pours another. I am the Emperor. You will come back with me, you and Lunes. You can be my queen. We can rule the galaxy together. What is all I can manage? I have wanted this for years. I love you. That's why I've wanted to see you again for so long. You can have anything you've ever wanted. Just come with me. We can be together forever. You love me? You knew me for 3 days, almost 20 years ago. Ouch. And I never forgot you. I've always loved you. I longed for a family with you, and here my wish is fulfilled. Well, I'm sorry, Nubius. It's not mutual. You were a fling.
Ouch. That's probably not going to go down very well.
I rule this world, Selen, and so many others. Think of the power, what we can do together if you will be mine. You can rule with me. You are responsible for so much pain on this world. Vindaria chafes in your grip. It was powerful before you showed up. It doesn't matter as long as you're with me. No. But you are mine. His voice is rising. I stand suddenly very scared. You and my daughter. I will have you. Bye. Fine. I didn't like you anyway. But I will have my daughter. Tell me where she is and you can go. Fuck off. He lunges for me, but wine has made him sloppy already. I flee. You can't keep her from me, I hear him scream. I will find you, bitch.
Wow. Well, that certainly explains why they came for you with such fucking conviction. Like, damn.
And with practically no warning as well.
Oh, I mean, for the love of fuck, Selen, did you not mention this to your family? You... And of all the fucking people, why did you choose the Crown Prince and the fucking enemy?
She probably didn't know.
Okay, I'm willing to accept she probably didn't know.
Because he didn't say to her that he was the prince. After all, he didn't want her to like him for his power, as he said himself. So,
Right.
in most likely scenario, he simply didn't tell her who he really is. Oh yeah, this we need to turn off.
Well, there we go, that's easy. And now we have an eyeball.
Yeah, it's another orb you can collect. It unlocks an item which lets you see hidden walls, but it's kind of pointless. Unfortunately, turning off electricity also turned off all the containment features.
Oh no.
The subject exhibited an advanced growth rate, as well as the addition of new psychic abilities, despite the subject's parents being completely void of any talent. Although my colleagues consider this experiment to be a failure, as we've yet to achieve our true goal, I believe it at least a step in the right direction. This will serve as a springboard for my next experiment. As a side note, some of my colleagues appear to be squeamish about the lengths we are going for this research. I do not blame them. The process of splicing unknown organic material into the embryo of a Vindarian commoner is quite a leap from most modern scientific techniques. I know I do evil, but I posit that reaching further, faster, is ultimately our ethical imperative. Scientific advancement beyond Amadeus's designs will allow us to move beyond dependency on the demons. Oi. We will bring order to the Empire. Is that not the true Lakemi way? We will meet one of these experiments right now. Since we broke out, here he is right now. Here's the pro tip. Don't think about freezing time. It doesn't work.
Oh fucking what? That's terrifying.
They don't give a shit about your time powers. Oh, we got some map. Also, every time they hit you, they induce chaos, which drains your ability to use time control. Which is why you need to use an item. The Chaos Rose. It just removes chaos. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until all of your sand is drained. But why would you do that?
I love that it's just the little dragon runs at that thing, just like, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it!
And
nope, no you're not.
Silly bitch. So now more places have opened up. We gotta explore them. Oh, more lore. There is a strong psychic aura possessed by the biotech monstrosities Amadeus has helped us design. I now know why. Between my reverse engineering and some further research into history, of all things, I can only conclude that Amadeus is a psychic being himself. A demon, to use the crude parlance.
Okay.
There is no doubt that his techniques will be of benefit to Lachium. They've already proven deadly. But there's a reason for the fear their designs engender. He and his kin, for I believe there are more of them, feed on the hatred, disgust, and chaos that follows them. It aids Lachium for now, but continued reliance on them will not do. Lachium is built on order, on control. We cannot have such chaos following us everywhere. I must find a way to rid us of these so-called allies.
Perfectly understandable fear.
Definitely need a double jump and the sprint. These documents are old Lachiemi and Veletian records from the War of the Sisters. Maybe there's some evidence for Rameda here. Yes. It was bad.
Of course it was. Of course it was! Because we can't have a redeemable villain, can we?
We can't
must
read
make them
these
out
though.
bad in all things.
We unfortunately cannot read the documents. Which sucks. Well, what can you do?
Like, even the Lachian people, they're not even redeemed in this. Even though we stopped what... it's like I said before, it's very likely that somebody in the between thousand years thing is the one that caused all the war and death and so forth. Hoping that one person didn't do shit.
At this point in time, it's presumed to be Nuvius.
Yeah.
Especially whenever we meet up with him, because he still acts like a colossal douchebag.
He pined for 20 years for the woman he loved and basically considers her property. The guy's a fucking weirdo and a creep.
By the results of my last few experiments, I decided to try splicing the biotech DNA into that of a grown Lachiemi nobleman. Monstrous, yes, but our Emperor has given me leeway in my work. He appears to be very happy with my ability to make political opponents disappear. A fortunate side effect, I suppose. The effects of the splicing on the subject occurred very quickly, but not without apparent physical discomfort on the subject's part. The final beneficial results are a rapid growth in the body's size and strength, much faster than any run-of-the-mill DNA enhancements, which are so popular among the wealthy, as well as a marked improvement in magical ability. However, the negative side
Royal
effects...
Guards?
No, not this one. The negative side effects of the procedure, such as skin sloughing off and an irregular restructuring of muscles, have made this procedure unfit for any practical applications.
I don't like the way it's irregular.
The results of this experiment seem consistent with demonic designs. I've seen this sort of monstrosity before. I am not yet free of their influence. Perhaps we must move beyond their biotechnical designs altogether. I will do whatever it takes. I will have to meditate on this.
Intriguing.
We will run into this particular experiment too.
Oh, funsies. I do like that they're giving them, like, more backstory. We're building the world, we're finding out why things are here.